Hi, and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse Lockdown Lowdown series. I am joined once again by Blackstone Minerals Managing Director Scott Williamson. Now, Scott, you've been busy up in Vietnam. You've recently commenced drilling of regional targets at the Nickel-Copper-PGE project up in Vietnam there. And you've just released an announcement saying that the visuals of the drill core are fairly exciting and providing plenty of encouragement. So could you just give us a bit of a rundown? What's happening there? Where are you drilling? What's the target? What's happening? There's too much.
Yeah, thanks, Wally. Yeah, it's pretty exciting to be targeting massive sulfide. We always knew that there was going to be all these 25 targets out there that we wanted to test, but we needed to start first with that disseminated ore body at Van Phuc, and now we get to do the exciting stuff, which is the massive sulfide vein targets. So the first target is called Ban Chang, and the first 3 holes have intersected massive sulfide within meters of the EM anomaly. So that, I suppose, is a really key thing, is that the geophysics is working to perfection, and we're hitting the massive sulfide vein targets within meters of where they're supposed to be, or where the geophysics is saying that they will be. The first 3 holes are all looking pretty good, and they're all in the lab. The first 2 holes were more narrow, high grade sort of veins, we think, and sort of around that 1 meter to 1.5 meters, which is very similar to the Van Phuc mine massive sulfide that had an average width of 1.3 meters. So the Ban Chang west target is looking very similar to Van Phuc. And then just today we've announced the first hole in Ban Chang east, which is a lot wider zone. So it's over 9 meters. And that's made up of massive sulfide and semi-massive sulfide, as well as a little bit of disseminated sulfide. So it's more of a bulk underground mining scenario. So up to 9 meters, which is a great result, because we can bulk it out. You can get economies of scale and really push the tons through the concentrator. So yeah, it's coming together nicely so far.
All right. Well, it's a pretty good strike rate. Like, you go out there, the first 3 holes that you've drilled, and they've all hit what you are looking for. So that provides plenty of encouragement for the other 24 targets to go.
Yeah, it's a great start, and it just shows how powerful EM is as a targeting tool for us. And like most nickel miners and nickel sulfide explorers, EM is such a great tool for the modern I suppose geology toolkit, and so yeah, pretty excited there. We've got 1.2 kilometers of strike of these EM plates, so this is not a small ore body. It's potentially fairly large and could add a significant amount of tonnage, but particularly at that higher grade. So yeah, it's a good start, 3 from 3. Hopefully more to come.
Well, and let's get back to some previous success you had, the King Cobra discovery zone. You've also got a drill rig operating out there as well, haven't you?
Yeah, so our main drill rig, which is our rig that can drill a little bit deeper, that's on the King Cobra discovery zone, and we're just drilling down dip as we sort of try and find that feeder zone, or the source of all the mineralisation. So that's ongoing, and yeah, we're still excited to see what might be down there. And we've only just started the downhole EM on that area as well. So downhole EM is a tool to get deeper. So you can put the EM down the hole and try and see that deeper zone, so that hopefully we can vector in on the source or the feeder zone. So yeah, ongoing there as well, and hopefully we can hit some massive sulfide at depth at the King Cobra as well. So yeah, we've got plenty of news coming.
In the background, you've got the scoping study going on, your downstream processing scoping study. How's that moving along?
Yeah, so that's actually going along really well, and we're starting to feed those numbers into our new partner, EcoPro. So they're obviously focused on the downstream product, which is the nickel sulfate. So that's all on track for Q3. So we've completed the downstream. We're now moving into the upstream. So the concentrator upgrades. We're looking at a couple of different scenarios there, and then where the block models are just coming through as well, and we'll build the mining studies and the open pit mine optimizations as well. So yeah, all on track for Q3, and so maiden resource and scoping study. It'll be a big quarter in Q3 for us.
All right. Well, Well, I suppose after the end of the financial year, and then we're all allowed out to play again, we can find out what's going on, and then there's going to be plenty of news coming down from Vietnam by the sound of it. So we'll look forward to learning all that, seeing it all come through, and we also look forward to bringing it to our readers and our viewers here at the Resources Roadhouse. But until then, Scott Williamson from Blackstone Minerals, thanks once again for being part of the Resources Roadhouse.
Thanks a lot, Wally.